Hello, it is Monday. It's a new weekly reading vlog. Losing track of days. So I said at the end of last week's vlog I would probably read something else Sunday evening. I did not. We ended up watching Twister, which is one of my absolute favourite films ever. I am kind of excited for the remake that's coming out in like a week or so, but I'm very skeptical because nothing's gonna be the original, but it's fine. So yeah, I didn't read anything else yesterday. Today I have read my buddy read pages for A Fire in the Flesh. It is getting to that point of the book where everything is happening and I am scared for the characters I love. So yeah, that's fun. But I'm still enjoying it. There's a lot going on. And then also I'm really warm, which you can probably tell from the sound of the fan. And then I started a buddy read with Ash for Law of the Wilds, which was the very first Fairyly Romantasy. I have heard a lot of things about this being a good book, but it apparently reads more YA than adult. I'm only like 50-ish pages in, so I can't really comment yet because nothing's happened enough for me to be like, this reads more YA or this reads more adult. But so far I'm intrigued. Looking forward to reading more tomorrow, so yeah. And then I did my reread of Loath to Love You. Now, I read these as they were coming out in individual ebook format in 2022. So I think one come out, I think they came out in April, May, June, or May, June, July. Either way, they come out once a month, and I was reading them as they was coming out. And then I got the physical copies when they came out, and I haven't reread them. I reread Under One Roof on my phone on the plane to Florida in September 2022, and then I haven't read the rest. Stuck With You was my least favourite before I read Not in Love, so I think I've been putting off rereading that one. And do you know what, it wasn't as bad. I did an angry bit at the bit where she says about the prequels because it still angers me. Let's see if I can find the actual line. It's literally in chapter 2, there are worse things in the world. There are, without a single doubt, giant heaps of worse things in the world. Wet socks, PMS, the Star Wars prequels. Like, that right there is where you lost me. Sadie became my least favourite female character in that moment. I would die for the prequels. And we don't slander them. Absolutely not. But I really enjoyed this. And it's obviously my first time reading the extra bonus chapter that takes place a few years after all three of these stories, and I had the best time with that. It was so cute. My reason for rereading this, because you might be thinking, I don't remember that being on your TBR. No, it wasn't, because I forgot to put it on my TBR. I needed to reread this so I could tab and annotate, because I'm meeting Ali Hazelwood on Wednesday, and this is one of the ones I want to take to get signed, and I want my tabbed and annotated ones to get signed. So I'm taking these, and I'm taking Love Theoretically. I think my friend said she could get a couple of mine signed, so I'm also going to double check how many, and then I will, if it's 3, then Love on the Brain, Checkmate and Bride. But Checkmate and Bride are not tabbed and annotated yet, but that's fine because these two in Love Theoretically are the ones I'm gonna get signed. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then this evening I went to the theatre with Chloe and Meg, and we went to see a play, and I shouldn't have gone to see this because I know I don't like the story that much. We went to see Romeo and Juliet. Now, I was sucked in by the whole, it's got Tom Holland in it, and Freema Agyeman, which I found out about her after I'd already booked the ticket. And all I'm saying is that I'm very, very glad that I didn't have either of them on as one of their understudies, because I would not have been going back to see it just to see them. But this really annoys me. I saw people talking about this when it first started. This is Tom Holland's like credits, which they have gone into detail of like what things are about. So most recently, Holland can be seen in the 10-episode Apple TV Plus anthology series The Crowded Room, for which he stars and serves as an executive producer. You could have just left it there, but no. In this captivating psychological thriller, blah, 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 and it goes on and explains what he's been in. You don't do that, because then you move to the next page with Juliet. And how is that fair? Where you've just listed theatre credits include, television credits include, and training. Whereas you've done a whole thing. Absolutely not. Like, it's just rude. But I'm going to be honest, I wasn't a massive fan of this. The actors were incredible. The music was a choice. The staging was just a bit plain, and the like costumes, they weren't really costumes. I don't know. Some people are gonna love this. It wasn't for me. I'm glad I went to see it, because I would have like constantly been like, oh, I didn't get tickets to go see it. But looking back, if I could go tell past me don't bother, I would. But it was great seeing Tom Holland on stage. It was really funny coming out of there and seeing all the people waiting by stage door in the hopes of meeting him, even though he doesn't do stage door. He just walks out and waves to everyone as he's walking to the car. He's not gonna, he doesn't have time for that, like, honestly. But yeah, so we went to see that, and now I'm tired. I need to get this makeup off my face, and yeah, and I need to go to bed. So yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday. I have updates. So we actually ended up finishing a Fire in the Flesh today. This was a 4-star, technically 4.5 if you want to really go by half stars. I don't. This is my lowest rated of the Fire and Flesh series, and I'm really sad about it, but I really enjoyed it. There was one line in particular during one of the later smutty scenes that just instantly put me off, to the point I had to skip the rest of that scene. So yeah, I think that was what done it. And usually I quite like her writing for those scenes, but this one just was not it. But oh well, it's fine. And then I read my buddy read pages for Law of the Wilds. I'm really enjoying this. I don't know if it's because I've gone into it hearing people say that it's written more for a YA audience, so I've not been expecting an adult book, but I'm really enjoying it, and it does kind of feel more of a YA rather than an adult, but it's not taking away my enjoyment because I went into it knowing that could happen. But I'm really enjoying the plot, and I really like her as a character, so yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised so far with this. And then I did sprints with Ash and Jem tonight, and I ended up just reading Attack on Titan. So I read volumes 22, 23 and 24, and 24 ended on possibly the worst cliffhanger I've ever got to on Attack on Titan, which is great, because I don't know when I'm gonna have time to read the next volume. It's fine, it's fine. Jem was getting regular updates of my anguish. It's fine. These are all 5 stars though. I'm still loving this story. It's great, even if it is driving me crazy with the cliffhangers. And yeah, that is my updates. I'm gonna go because I've got a really long day tomorrow. I'm in the office, and then I'm meeting Ellie HAZELWOOD. I'm so excited. I don't know if you can tell. I've got my stack of books ready. I need to put them in my bag tomorrow. I need to put them in a plastic bag first to make sure they don't get wet if it rains, because I'm not damaging them. But yeah, I'm so excited. But I'm gonna go and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello. It's Wednesday. We're gonna go with reading updates first. I'm gonna be cool, calm and collected, and we're gonna go with reading updates first. So I read today's Belly Read pages, The Law of the Wilds. It's getting to the romantasy part of the fantasy, which I'm here for. Still really enjoying this. Definitely feeling more YA than adult, which I'm okay with. I'm actually really enjoying that side of it. So yay. And then I did start Firefly Big Damn Hero, which was Jem's pick, which I didn't have to wait till December to pull again from the mug. I'm only like 6 chapters in, but this is so much fun. It is literally like an episode of Firefly, and I'm having the best time already. There's already been a scene with Jane and his orange bobble hat that his mum made for him. If you've seen the show, you'll know what hat I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm having a great time. And then I came home from the event I went to, which I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm saving that till last. And I actually need to take this. Oh, do I want to take this out the protector? No, I'm going to keep it in the protector. I come home and my Vexalia has come. I now only have to get Vax, and I've got the whole set. Vax is the hardest to get. Vax and Percy are the hardest to get, and I managed to get Percy obviously a little while back. So I just need to get Vax, but I've got both Vexes now. I love how Vex is my favourite, and she is the only one that has 2 Funkos. It was meant to be. And then I met Ali Hazelwood. I have been really cool. Liz filmed. I'm crying. Why am I crying now? I stayed really cool, calm and collected whilst I was meeting her. I'm going to put the video that Liz filmed for me of me meeting her and chatting with her. And Julie Soto, who was also lovely. I'm going to put that video in, but like I watched it back and I don't think you can see my hands shaking, but they were like really shaking. Because, you know, Ali Hazelwood is my favourite author. I don't know if you've realised this. If you don't know this, where have you been? So yeah.
Okay, this is the first printing of Love Hypothesis, and they printed like 15,000 copies, and it's so cool to see.
So lucky, I pre-ordered it on Waterstones before they then got the UK one on there.
Because
I
we
have
had
the
a
UK
surprise
one as
for
well.
UK, yeah.
But that become my comfort book. I don't actually know how many times I've reread it.
Became her personality.
I totally didn't buy it for so many people that Christmas. Everyone knows me as the person who is the last. We're not going to talk about it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Are they all for Becca?
Yeah.
We love it.
Oh, did you see the tabs?
I love it.
There's not any like coherent thoughts, it's just vibes.
That's my life.
Anything pink is usually like smutty bits or just like swoony bits. So.
As you should.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, of course.
And I was really like, I was freaking out when we was in the like queue, almost there. And then I managed to stay calm. And then I was really like calm afterwards, and it's hitting me now that I actually met Ali Hazelwood. Like I had 2 people message me, did you cry? And I was like, no, I haven't yet. And now I am. Like she was so lovely. So yeah, we was only allowed to have 3 books signed. So I took these 3, and then Liz very kindly got these 3 signed for me because her and Kelly got her book signed at the Liverpool event yesterday. So I was able to get 6 books signed. I did take my US paperbacks because they are the ones I am tabbing and annotating. I still need to do these 2. and she loved the tabs. And also you'll see in the clip, but as well as signing it, she also, in Love Hypothesis, put these little hearts. So I have like a unicorn, and I'm very happy about that. But I'm really tired. It's really late. I have a headache. I've had a really long, overwhelming day. I'm going to now go cry on FaceTime to Ash about this, and then go to sleep, and then go into the office tomorrow. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Thursday. I have reading updates. I'm quite happy with my reading today. So on my way to work, I did my Baddie Read Pages for Lord of the Worlds. So we are so close to the end. This is all we've got left. I'm really enjoying this. I'm actually having a really fun time with this, and I'm quite pleasantly surprised, especially after reading Curse of Blood and Wolves and not loving it. So this is one that I think is probably going to stay on my shelves, and I will be continuing the series and trying to get all the Fairy matching copies, because I'm actually really enjoying this, which is great. The characters are great. I'm really enjoying seeing like where the romance is going, because I think this is a love triangle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a love triangle with these two guys, and I love this guy. I'm still undecided on my feelings on this guy, but I still have like 100-ish pages to go, so yeah. And then on my lunch break, and then a little bit of this evening, I finished Firefly Big Damn Hero, and I'm happy to report this was a 5-star. This literally just felt like an episode of Firefly. Like James Love, so it's by James Lovegrave, and it's original story concept by Nancy Holder. So they have managed to write the characters so perfectly that I can't tell the difference between the TV show and this book. That's how well they're written. The plot wasn't like my favourite episode of Firefly, but it was a really strong episode. I'm just going to call it an episode because that's what it was. It was a really strong episode, and I'm really excited for the next one. The next one has Jane in his orange bubble hat that his mum made him on the cover, and I'm really excited for that. So thank you so much, Jem, for putting this in my 12 books for 2024. And thank you to the luck of the universe for not making me wait until December to pull it from the mug. So yeah, very happy with this. And then realised I have an audiobook hold that's actually due back either tomorrow or Saturday. So I was like, oh, I can't renew that. I should really read that, because I've been waiting for the longest time for this. So it's not on my TBR because I wasn't sure when I was getting it, but it's Cage of Souls by Adrian Tchaikovsky. I've only read 38 pages, so I don't have a huge amount of thoughts, but it's a post-apocalyptic book, and I really enjoy Adrian Tchaikovsky's writing with post-apocalyptic, because Doors of Eden is not post-apocalyptic, but it's sort of like as the apocalypse is about to happen and happening, whereas like Dogs of War and Barehead is not an apocalypse, but things are happening and like things are changing with technology and like biotech and things like that. So yeah, he is a really interesting author to me. I'm really enjoying reading his book so far. So I'm excited to read more of that. But reading wise, I realised I haven't been updating you on what things have been. So when I read the Loathe to Love You series, they weren't on my TBR, so we're not going to talk about that. Attack on Titan Volume 22 isn't on my 6-a-thon or Magical Hop-a-thon, but for May the TBR Be With You, it was my C3PO, a translated book. It's manga. It's not originally in English. And then Big Damn Hero, I don't think was actually on any of my... Oh wait, no, for Epcot, Food and Wine Festival booth, which is randomize a book off your TBR, which obviously I used that opportunity to pull from my mug. So yeah. Yes. So yeah, I am doing pretty well with my TBR. Off of my actual TBR, I've read 6 books off of my TBR, and I am in the process of reading another one off of the actual TBR, and I've got 4 to go, and we are only on the 11th of July. So I'm feeling very confident that I'm going to be able to move off of TBR this month. Because TBR wise, once I've finished this, my actual TBR is A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is going to take no time at all, Stormglass, Night Shadow, which is a buddy read, and The Exiled, which is an ebook, but I sailed through the first book on ebook, so I'm hoping I have the same on this one. And then obviously I do want to read Nightmare Before Christmas, which is physical only because it's an arc. But then after that I am free to read whatever, and I'm excited because I'm just gonna go with the flow and read whatever I want. It's gonna be great. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. Oh, I will be reading Queen Bee when that comes out. I should be getting the audiobook for that on the 18th. I do have the ebook, but I opened up the ebook the other day because I thought, oh, I might just read this, and the formatting was horrendous on the eARC. So I'm gonna have to wait for the audiobook, so I can't do that. But yeah, that is my reading updates. I am very happy with my progress. I've had a good reading day, and I have no plans for this weekend. So Ash is coming down tomorrow evening, and obviously she's going home Sunday afternoon, and we have deliberately made no plans at all. We're going to have the chillest weekend, and I think we both need this because it has been a busy and stressful couple of weeks, so that's the plan. But I'm going to stop talking because I want to get ready for bed because I'm tired. I was in the office yesterday and today. I ate so much cake today because it was one of the guys' birthdays, and it's a big birthday, like it's a milestone birthday, so there was lots of cake. But what was really funny, he didn't realise that there was going to be cake, so he had bought in cake for everyone, and then we surprised him with cake. So there was so much cake. So I had cake at around 11:30 this morning, then had my lunch, and then at like 4:30 he came into our room and was like, please come and eat more cake because there's still loads. So we went and got more cake. There was like a nice mixture of cakes. So I had a little bit of carrot cake, a little bit of lemon drizzle cake, and then a little bit of coffee walnut cake. They were all so good. But yeah, I am babbling now, so I'm gonna go, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow when Ash will be here. I'm very excited to see my girlfriend because yes, it might have only been 2 weeks, but that's too long. That's too long. And she's gonna call me cute when she sees this. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday. And Ash is here. I don't know if you can tell.
Hi.
I'm gonna make this a quick update because this one's been driving for hours and we're tired. I read my buddy read pages for Law of the Wilds. I have a really good thought about this, but I can't say it
Because I'm not caught up.
because she's not caught up. But I am really enjoying this. Literally the same as what I've been saying for the last however many days we've been doing this buddy read. I'm glad I went into it expecting YA style because
It's very YA.
it is, but I'm enjoying it because I think it fits as a YA.
It's really good. If you want my thoughts, I'm giving you them. If you don't, tough. Because I'm also reading this book, but I'm a little bit behind because
You've been busy.
I've been busy. but I'm enjoying it, but I am not taking in as much as I would like to, because my mind keeps on wandering whilst I'm listening to the audiobook. It's my own entire fault because I've got too much on at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it in the sense of like, it's fun. But there are times where I'm sat there and I'm like, I am just not taking this in. And at one point I just went, what happened there? Where are they? Who are they?
Oh no.
But it's fine. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. And then I also have read more of Cage of Souls. I am 74% into this. I was hoping to finish it today because my audiobook at the library is being returned tomorrow. So I think I've got until about 4 p.m. So I'm gonna listen to it in the morning. I'm enjoying this, but I am so lost. Like with Doors of Eden and with Dogs of War and Barehead, I knew what was going on. I don't know what's going on in this. I don't know. And I don't think I could actually tell you many of the characters' names, which is a shame. So I don't know if I'm going to continue this series, which sucks. But I'm not disliking it. I'm too confused by it. And yeah. But yeah, I'm going to finish this tomorrow. And also I forgot to show you, this came like 2 days ago. So when I went Slam Dunk, you may recall I had a rant because they sold out of the Slam Dunk tops. How you can have a 1-day festival and by midday sell out of the top for your festival, I don't know, because I've never known that to happen before. But luckily they managed to get more stock and put it up on the website, so I got the Slam Dunk top. All it is on the front is just Slam Dunk Festival 2024, but then on the back it's got the lineup, which is fine, apart from the fact it's actually got final UK festival under Yumi at 6, and I'm sad about that. But it's got all the bands and I'm very happy because I've got my Slam Dunk top now. Still annoyed that I never got to the band merch tent in time for the Yumi at 6 Slam Dunk top, but I had a feeling that wouldn't have happened. I should have gone there as soon as I got into the festival, but I didn't. And that one is on me, but the Slam Dunk one selling out is definitely on the event, because we knew that the Yumi at 6 ones were going to be extremely limited. So that's on me. But this should not have been extremely limited. So yeah. That's my update. I need to go put some chocolate in the fridge because Ash got chocolate, a fancy chocolate, and it needs to go in the fridge because it is warm in my room
and it's already starting to melt.
Yeah, so we're gonna go do that, or I'm gonna go do that. So I will catch up with you tomorrow where I'll be finishing this and Cage of Souls and maybe starting Namesake because I've got the audiobook hold for that in as well. A Cage of Souls or Namesake on my TBR? No, but we're not going to talk about that. Bye. Hello. It's Saturday. It's late. I'm going to give you updates and then wrap this vlog up because we are tired.
Sleepy.
I'm partially tired because we've done nothing all day. I'm partially tired because I feel like I'm about to go into a food coma because we had Chinese takeaway. And yeah,
it was good.
It was good. But reading updates, I didn't finish Lord of the Worlds today because this one has got other priority books before this. So
sorry,
I'm holding off on this one. I finished Cage of Souls. So this was a 3-star and it is nothing on the book. I just, in the nicest way possible, don't think I'm smart enough for this book. I feel like this is very much you have to use your entire brain power for this book, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't really gel well with those types of books. I want easy fun books. Didn't realize this was going to be so like on it, but what my brain did comprehend, I liked. But yeah, this just wasn't, I'm not continuing this series. It's fine. This is why I'm getting Adrian Tchaikovsky's books from the library, because I don't know which ones I'm going to gel with and which ones I'm not. Like Doors of Eden, I know I love that, so I need to get a physical copy of it because I would like to reread it at some point. Dogs of War, Barehead and Cage of Souls, I really enjoyed Dogs of War and Barehead. I'm not going to reread them. Cage of Souls, I'm not continuing the series. So it's just a process of elimination. It's fine. And then I started Namesake. No, it's not on my TBR. We're not going to talk about that.
To be fair, you've been doing really well with your TBR.
I have. And my reasoning for getting this, like the audiobook for this from the library, one, the ending of Fable had me needing the next book. Two, I knew if I didn't pick up the sequel almost straight away, this sequel would have ended up still on my TBR in a year.
Yep.
And it was like available almost instantly, so I was like, screw it, let's do this.
Valid.
But I'm like almost halfway through and I'm really enjoying it. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I am having a fun time. So I do think it's still gonna be a 4-star. I'm enjoying this series, but it's nothing like, I don't want to say nothing special, but like it's just a YA fantasy.
It's a fun time.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it, but it's not like my favourite book series ever. And that's okay. So yeah, that is it.
I have read It's a Reread. I have a live show on Monday.
Aka War, so it's not a small book.
I have not been reading lately.
But you're over halfway now. She has smashed through this book.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good book. And it was a good book before. And to be fair, I feel as if I'm starting to come out of my reading slump, which is probably because I stopped doing the book box vlog.
Yeah.
Because I think that was kind of like what was...
I really liked the book books vlog, and I liked that it was getting you through those books, but if it's gonna cause a slump, it's not worth it.
Yeah, and I feel as if it was a mix of that and the fact that I'd been reading a lot more than usual.
Yeah.
That just kind of like put me into a slump.
I'm waiting for my slump to hit because I have been powering through books this year and I'm scared.
Yeah, well, I've read more books this month than I did last month already.
You know what I think is helping me? Even though I have set TBRs, I'm not being afraid to go off TBR if there's something I really want to read. After this, I'm still not on TBR because my audiobook hold for Bookshops and Bone Dust has finally come in, and I've been waiting for ages for this because I want to read it, because you know, it's sapphic and I loved Legends and Lattes.
I still need to read
which is sapphic.
I still need to read that.
You do. But yeah, like, so I'm just letting myself read the things I want to read, but I am still sticking to my TBR as well. So if this is going to work for me, I'm just going to keep on doing it until it stops working for me. And I also really need to do another unhaul because I've started like looking at books that I'm like, nah, this needs to go off my shelf. And it's not that they're bad books, it's just books that I don't want anymore.
I need to start doing that.
We did do that.
A little bit.
We got rid of like a massive amount of books.
Yeah, but it's still in my house.
Oh dear.
It's still in my house. And do you know what else is still in my house? All of the other books. I'll tell you a joke when we come off the camera because it was not funny. It was funny, but it wasn't funny.
But yeah, so I'm going to wrap this vlog up now. I will be starting the new vlog tomorrow just so that this one can be in two vlogs in a row. I'm sad, but in a cute way.
You know the drill by now.
So yeah, I am just babbling now. We have been talking for like 11 minutes.
Yeah, because we're tired.
Okay. I am going to wrap up this vlog now.
Got this.
I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.